This is for my own personal growth, so I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome everybody to a fabulous first Monday of the year and a Coach Ann's Realness Sidebar. Hopefully, your first Monday of the year has started off with a whole bunch of juicy goodness, just like mine has. I wanted to talk with you all today about intention setting and goals. It's a perfect time of the year to do it because everybody gets very goal gung ho this time of year. And those of you who are inner circle members know full well that I'm a big believer in strategy first and then backing out goal setting to your strategies for the year 2026. Yet goals and intention are different things. So, understanding and clarifying this better so that you can achieve more of what you want is what we will do in this powerful 15 to 20 minutes. So, let's talk about what goals are first and get clear about what goals are. First of all, goals are the steps to achieve something. Goals are the steps. Hear that. The steps to achieve something. Okay. So, a lot of times, you have a goal, but where are the steps? It's an easy one, and it makes me crazy that everybody wants to lose weight on the 1st of January for some crazy reason, right? But a goal to lose weight, what are your steps? It's not a goal, it's just a wish to lose weight until you put steps in. It's also future oriented. So it's something out there that you want in the future. It is also an external accomplishment. So a goal isn't something that you're working on inside yourself. A goal is outside of you. So people can see results. It is a specific achievement. So what are you specifically doing, right? Which means it's quantifiable. Remember the good old SMART test, everyone? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. All those things that we were taught either in high school or college, maybe even a corporate job, right? When you were doing your reviews, something like that. It has to be very specific and quantifiable. That's a goal. All right. So when we do that, um, with the goal, we want to make sure that we're separating that from intention. So let me give you what intention is. Intention is values or beliefs. Okay. So this is intention is a place where we need to pay attention to how our values and beliefs are aligned. Okay. Intention is a conscious choice about how you feel, the way you show up in the world, how you live your life. So this is the being part. Intention is the being part. Goals are the doing part. Where I find where most people fail in their goals is in the being, not in the doing. They can set the goals, they can write the accomplishments, they can get the specific steps. And where you fail is not in all of that. It is in your intention, right? So if your intention doesn't align for you, if your intention is not aligned to how you want to show up and be, you have to shift that to achieve the things you want. Okay. So, how you focus your mind consciously is where intention begins. Because most of you run from your subconscious mind, which has been trained in ways that don't help you in a healthy way get to where you want to go. Okay. So, thoughts, desires, emotionally led, right? How your emotions lead you. And these are all internal to you. These are all internal to you. They're not external. So ultimately, when you think about this, what do you control? You control intention, not goals. because goals are external, intention is internal. Intention is really where you control self to be able to get the things that you want in life, to achieve the things that you want in life. So, where we fail is with our intention and not having strong intention tied to what we're trying to do. So, here's what I'd like you to do right now. You know me, I tend to mute the mic for a couple minutes. Grab your journal or your notebook, wherever you're taking some notes. And for me, write down what's a couple of your BHAGs. What's one that you have today? What's one you have for this week? What's one you have for this month or this year? Take a couple minutes, write down those big, hairy, audacious goals, as I love to call them. Jot them down for yourself right now. For some of you, this may be your 14-day challenge today. Some of you went and looked at that video and just closed it up and just didn't do it, huh? This is an interesting and powerful activity to start to look at because, first of all, if you're working on your goals, some of you, I'm just going to throw out a crazy name like a Kelly Tucker. A Kelly Tucker probably has her goals written down clearly and opened them up in her Trello for me right now to say, I already got them, man. And what she probably focused on in these 2 or 3 minutes was, were they meeting some of these things I just gave her? Just have a strange feeling. And Kelly's blushing right now, although you can't see her face. I have confidence that she's blushing a little bit. That she was looking at, are they an external achievement or accomplishment for me? Are they smart tested? Are they specific? Are they measurable? Are they achievable? Are they realistic? Are they time bound? Right? So she is doing those pieces right away for herself and thinking about her goals. Now, intention is the part that we need to add. So I'll give an example. I think almost all of you signed up for the 14-day Facebook Fame and Fortune Challenge to really up your game in how you're using your Facebook profile with me. And the 14-day challenge, right? You can start it whenever you want. I don't care. It's 14 days. Yet I officially launched it today. Most of you know that that is true, right? So you can have a goal that you are going to, because there's a huge contest attached to it. Did you all get that too? There was an external motivator, a huge contest attached to get a 3-hour group coaching session with the 3 top people that participate, right? So you could have the goal to complete each day on time and to post. That's a goal, right? To complete the assignment each day and post what the post request asks of you. Clear goal every day for 14 days, you're going to do that. That, though, doesn't have intention written into it. Intention has to be the emotion, the feeling, the desire, right? My values are a person that does what she says she will do. See, now I'm adding intention. I am excited and delighted to participate daily to win the contest. See where I'm going? So now the internal language is in there with you. It's creating the emotional complexity. It's creating those pieces that you need. Here's even a different example. In your life, you may say, I don't want to argue with people in my personal life. I don't want to argue with people who comment in a way that triggers me. Hmm, that's an interesting one, right? On social, we deal with it all the time. Now, that's a goal. Might not be very specific yet it's a goal, right? It could be improved with specific measurable things that you want to do. Yet, intention is different than that. Attention is saying something like, I intend to believe the best in others. Hear that? It's an emotional connection. I intend to believe the best in others. When we act on our triggers from our past, we read something, we're triggered by it. It's usually negative intention. It's a negative focus, right? It drives the bad versus the good. I intend to act with curiosity and ask non-judgmental questions. Now you have an intention set with changing a way you want to behave in the world, how you want to be more, right? And many of you have heard me say before, I don't say this is my job. I say I get to play. I get to have fun every day. I get to do what I love. There's no have to in it. Do you know how many videos I'm loading up every day for Unscripted as Fuck right now, ladies? Right? To make that happen, you know what's going on with that. Yet I get up and play. My intention now is a positive trigger to making those things happen. Doesn't mean I don't get stressed on occasion. Yet I don't let that win because I go back to the focus of my intention. I know the being that I want to be behind the goal. So here's what I'd like you to do in your practice. I would like you to think about one intention for a week. Don't write a whole list of them. Don't come up with 17,000 of them, right? You guys are all super achievers. I get it. One intention for the week. Maybe your intention just needs to be how you get up and start your day. Sounds crazy, but sometimes that's where it needs to start because we can see the sunrise or the alarm goes off or whoever wakes you up, the dog, the cat, the kids, right? Whoever wakes you up, and immediately your brain is processing trigger behavior, habits of, oh, geez, morning already. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, I slept so bad. Oh, I've got so much shit to do. I'm never going to get it done. Do you see energetically what you've created unconsciously? Whereas consciously, you can wake up with a new change. Maybe it's that for you and starting there simply. Maybe it's looking at what your goals are for this week. It's the new year. You have these new goals for your business. What are the goals for your week? What are you wanting from that? And I want you to set the intention for the week. I want you to put it anywhere you can put it. Put a graphic, save it in terms of, well, that's a goal, Raven. I'm just going to tell you right now, not an intention. That's a goal. You guys all see that, what Raven wrote in the chat? Tell her that's a goal. So with the intention, what is it in terms of that being, that emotional connection, right? And I want you to set one for the week that you will consciously focus on. Make it a graphic, put it as your screensaver. Put Post-its up somewhere where that is written for you. All right. So realizing intention is my focus here with you guys, not your goals. I know you're goal-driven women. I want you to achieve your goals more. See where I'm going? And intention is how you do that. So you've got to get to the intention part, that beingness, that desire, the values and beliefs aligned. Think about those examples that I gave you. What is your intention for the week? Energetically, emotionally, desire, passion, all of those are intentions that will lead into your goals. Okay. At the end of your day, here's what I would challenge you to do. It's a simple formula, and I'm going to type it because sometimes how I say it seems seems like it can be confusing. It's a formula that I've been teaching for decades to women in self-love evolution and in coaching work that I do. Is called LBNT. LBNT stands for like, best, next time. And the important part of this is at the end of the day, write that intention down in your journal, in your notebook, in your tracker, wherever you do your things, in your Trello, right? Write it down. And at the end of the day, ask, what's one thing I liked best about how I lived in my intention today? And what's one thing I will do next time? That's what the NT is, like best, next time. What's the one thing I will do next time to live in my intention more consciously? Really, really important too that you start with the LB first, the positive. Turn off your critic, ladies. Give yourself one good thing you did. Those of you who work privately, you know when we do this, I really forced you to go, wait a minute. I didn't ask you to go to NTs yet. I asked you to stay focused on LBs with me, right? So that is important for this process. So make sure that your intention really is focused on the conscious choice about how you will feel, how you show up in the world, how you want to be in the world. Make sure it's attached to thought, desire, emotion. It's internal to you. Set it for the week and then evaluate for the week so you continue to go and grow in how you do. All right. So that is Coach Realness Sidebar for the day. You guys know how I am. I love when you go into the badassery group and say, wow, awesome, here's what I learned. I love when you go into school and you say, wow, awesome, here's what I learned. You don't have to be cryptic and secretive, right, in sharing that. I appreciate you all a whole bunch, and I will see you online. As you imagine, my Monday's been packed since about 7 a.m., doing incredible things, and I hope yours has too. I'll see you all online. Have a good day. Bye.